Midnight, if you've ever tried to quit social media. You've probably made the classic excuse. YouTube doesn't count. Because apparently watching a 47-minute video titled "How to Completely Transform Your Life" while lying in bed at 2 a.m. is somehow productivity. 14 seconds, and sure, YouTube can be useful. Sometimes you genuinely need it. How to fix a sink. How to edit videos. How to tie a tie without accidentally inventing a new knot. But let's be honest. Most of the stuff sitting on your homepage isn't there to improve your life. It's there to occupy your attention until your day disappears. 33 seconds, and the weird part is, a lot of the videos don't even feel enjoyable anymore. You click one video. Then another. Then somehow you're watching the complete lore of a game you've never played. And the entire time your brain is like, yeah, this is probably important. 50 seconds, so eventually I decided I should stop watching YouTube so much. But all the advice online was painfully extreme. Delete every app. Throw your phone in a lake. Move into the woods and read philosophy. And maybe that works for like 4 people on Earth. But for normal humans, it's too restrictive. 1 minute and 10 seconds, what I eventually realized is, you do not need to quit YouTube entirely. You just need to stop letting the algorithm decide what you watch. Because the real problem isn't YouTube itself. It's the endless stream of random recommended videos that quietly eat hours of your life while giving almost nothing back. 1 minute and 30 seconds, think about it. How many suggested videos have actually changed your life? Not temporarily entertained you. Not made you feel productive for 12 minutes. Actually changed something. Probably almost none. 1 minute and 44 seconds, that was the biggest mindset shift for me. I stopped seeing recommended videos as opportunities. And started seeing them as filler content designed to keep me scrolling. And once you realize most videos won't improve your life, the urge to click them starts dying naturally. 2 minutes, that's step 1. Not blocking YouTube. Not uninstalling apps. Just recognizing that most of what's recommended to you is honestly useless. 2 minutes and 11 seconds, step 2 is making YouTube less addictive. Not impossible to use. Just less stimulating. For desktop, there's an extension called Untrap for YouTube. You can disable shorts, remove infinite scrolling, hide comments, hide recommendations, even turn the entire site grayscale. And weirdly enough, when YouTube looks boring, you stop wanting to live there. 2 minutes and 35 seconds, on your phone, there's an app called ScreenZen. Instead of fully blocking apps, it pauses before opening them. So every time you tap YouTube, you get a few seconds to reconsider your life choices. And honestly, that tiny pause works way better than you'd expect. Because most of the time, opening YouTube isn't intentional. It's automatic. 2 minutes and 57 seconds, and if you're addicted to shorts. Specifically. Yeah. I get it. You open one short for a second. And suddenly it's dark outside. ScreenZen can actually block shorts separately too, which feels slightly illegal but incredibly useful. 3 minutes and 14 seconds, but the most important part is step 3. Replace the habit. Because if you remove YouTube but don't replace it with anything meaningful, your brain just finds another app to waste time on. So use that extra time for literally anything better. Read. Exercise. Go outside. Learn something. Talk to actual humans. Create things instead of endlessly consuming them. Maybe even make your own videos. Upload once every 3 months like a true professional YouTuber. 3 minutes and 42 seconds, at the end of the day, entertainment isn't evil. The problem is when passive consumption quietly becomes your default lifestyle. And honestly, most recommended videos aren't even memorable. They're just digital background noise pretending to matter. Midnight, I used to think YouTube was different from social media. Because technically, it's content. Which sounds productive. Instagram wastes your time. TikTok destroys your attention span. But YouTube? No. You're learning there. At least that's what I told myself while watching. Top 15 Productivity Habits of Billionaires. 17 seconds, and the funny part is, after watching all those videos, my life stayed exactly the same. I'd finish a video feeling motivated for about 11 minutes. Then immediately open another one. Because motivation on YouTube is kind of like fast food. It feels satisfying while you consume it. But afterwards you realize nothing actually changed. 37 seconds, and eventually I noticed something weird. Most of the videos on my homepage weren't even things I cared about. They were just perfectly engineered distractions. Podcast clips. Reaction videos. Drama. Self-improvement videos that somehow never improve anything. Stuff designed to feel important without requiring anything from you. 56 seconds, that's when I realized the real danger of YouTube isn't entertainment. It's fake productivity. Because wasting 3 hours watching random memes feels bad immediately. But wasting 3 hours watching educational videos feels productive enough that you keep doing it every day. 1 minute and 14 seconds, so naturally, I tried quitting YouTube completely. And that lasted about 2 days. Because deleting everything and blocking every website sounds cool in theory. Until you actually need YouTube for something useful. Like learning a skill. Fixing a problem. Or figuring out why your computer suddenly sounds like a helicopter. 1 minute and 34 seconds, so instead of quitting YouTube, I tried something way simpler. I stopped treating the homepage like entertainment. And started treating it like spam. Because if you actually pause and look at your recommended feed, you realize most of it is completely forgettable. Not bad enough to avoid. Not good enough to matter. Just content. Infinite, disposable content. 1 minute and 57 seconds, and once I realized that, YouTube became way less addictive. Because the algorithm only works if you believe the next video might be worth it. Most of the time, it isn't. 2 minutes and 9 seconds, the second thing that helped was making the app more annoying to use. Not impossible. Just annoying enough to break autopilot. I removed shorts. Disabled recommendations. Turned off infinite scrolling. Basically, I transformed YouTube from a casino into a search engine. And somehow that alone cut my screen time massively. 2 minutes and 29 seconds, I also started noticing how automatic the habit was. Half the time I wasn't even choosing to open YouTube. My brain just got bored for 4 seconds and went,